And we are live. We're back. This is episode 46 of Mousekast. And you know what it is? It's the last Tuesday of the night. That means it's game night. And we are back live right now on our YouTube channel over at Mousekast. And so if you're watching us, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're listening to this later on, come join us. Come play along. We do this every Tuesday night, the last Tuesday night of the month. In this particular month, since it's October and there are actually 5 weeks in October, we're doing this on the 5th Tuesday of October. And that means we're only a couple of days away from Halloween. So tonight, as we said, it's game night. So let's meet our cast and our players. First and foremost, Hawk, good evening and welcome to Game Night Live.
Oh, super excited for this. I've had my eye on this one for a long time. I can't wait. Can't wait to enjoy this evening.
Absolutely. You need a sharp eye on this one as well. Matt, how are you? Welcome to Game Night.
Doing great, Chuckleman, for no whammies tonight.
No whammies. Well, you're going to have pretty sharp vision for this one. Megan, how are you? Welcome to Game Night.
Excited to be here. See if I can keep my winning streak alive here.
Yes, you have to be pretty clear and pretty focused tonight to be a real winner on game night. And Natalie is also with us. Hey, Nat, what's up?
I'm doing great. A little tired on my end, but hopefully my eyesight will perceive my night.
So I think some are starting to get the hint here. So game night tonight, we are going visual tonight. How well do you know the Disney characters we're going to be showing you? And by the way, this is only Disney and Pixar characters, no Marvel, no Star Wars. Only Disney and Pixar characters. We're going to show you one of their eyes. Can you identify the character based upon one, sometimes two, depending on the character, based upon their eyes? So how well do you keep your eyes on their eyes? So that's game night tonight. We're going to go a round robin format. So we're going to start with Matt, then Natalie, then Megan, and Hawk as we start off game night. So with that, we have a series. Each option has 3 different slides. So slide 1 is the eye itself of the particular character, a blown up version of it. So sometimes the quality isn't the best. It's as good as I can find online. Then slide 2 has a couple of additional clues to go with it. And then, of course, slide 3 is your final answer. So with that, everybody ready?
Let's go.
Yep. All right. The eyes have it. And we're starting off with number 1. So, Matt, can you identify the character based upon this eye? And I'll give you about 10 seconds. And if you can't identify after about 10 seconds, then we'll go to the second slide. And then 10 more seconds. After that, folks get a chance to steal. All right, Matt, so your 10 seconds starts now. Can you identify based on this image of a character's eye? All of these are eyes. The eyes will have it. What do you think? All right. We're about out of 10 seconds now. All right, so let's go to slide B. All right, so here we go. Slide B.
Oh, no. We're going all the way around with people on this. Like, if we go to slide B now, we're going to have a 15-minute show.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. All right, so we'll do that then. That's fine. We'll like Hawk's idea. Anybody want to steal? So after 10 seconds, anybody can steal. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Thanks, Hawk, for that. Yes, because I did mean to do that. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, slide B.
Okay, hold on. Mark says he's going to win in the comments.
Oh, well, we've got somebody in the comments. Sorry, hold on. Oh,
so,
Mark Jones. My buddy Mark Jones is with us tonight. Mark Jones is here. All right, Mark. But Mark, you say you're going to win, but buddy, you got to answer the question. Do you know who this is yet?
Mark.
Can you guess it based upon the eye? We'll give another second or two. All right, Mark Jones has joined us. So thanks, Mark, for being with us. Love having you here. All right, slide B.
Okay,
All right.
you don't want to go all the way around with everybody getting 10 seconds at a shot at it.
Well, they can steal. So Matt's the first. This is Matt's clue, and
Okay,
so everybody has a chance to
no one
steal.
else has to guess.
Anybody else got to steal? That's what I'm saying. If you got a chance to steal now. Nope, I see a lot of shaking no
Hey,
heads.
wait a minute.
Mark,
You're
Mark's
giving
gonna get.
Cass a fighting chance.
Mark
If
says
you
he's given the
know-
chance of fighting Cass. That's translation. He says he doesn't know.
If you know it, say it. You got.
All right, yeah, you got to shout out. Okay, so slide B. After we give it the first one, let's figure out how this works. All right, slide B. All right, so your clues are, and this is for Matt only now. What's this? He does have a pretty good job, but he got bored. All right, so Matt, you have 10 seconds. Can you identify this Disney character? Five, 4.
Is it Jack
3.
Skellington?
It is. Slide C, please. It is Jack Skellington himself. So Matt gets the point. Good job. So that's how this will work. You will see the character's eye. Again, a very close-up, zoomed-up blow-up of the character's eye. And then we'll go around and see if anybody can identify based on the eye. And then if we need to, we'll go to slide B, which does have 2 clues. And you'll get 10 seconds after slide B. And if you don't have it, then it's open to others for others to steal. And of course, as always, live viewers like Mark, who's in our chat, can guess at any moment. So the chat and the live viewers can steal it at any time. So, are we ready? Let's go to character number 2. All right, and this one is Natalie. So, Natalie, can you guess based upon this image?
I'm going to take a guess and say Belle.
Slide B, please. Your 2 clues were she doesn't judge on first looks and she is a bibliophile. Yes, of course. We are talking about Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So correct. So Natalie's on the board. Matt's on the board. Next up is Megan. And Megan, we're going to go to slide number 3. Megan, can you identify?
Is it Grumpy?
It is not Grumpy.
Ugh.
All right. Now, Megan's had a guess. That means we are open to steals. Mark, you're in the chat. You said you're going to win. You got to get on the board too, buddy. Can anybody steal? We're going to sit here. Inside Wrestling 2 says Dopey. No, it is not Dopey. Keep going there. We'll stay on this for a little bit. And we got some good guesses here going on. Any other in the cast want to try and steal before we go to our clues? Let's see here. We'll see if we have any more guesses.
Is it Bambi?
It is not Bambi. It is not Pinocchio. All right, all of our casts have had incorrect guesses. I am rather surprised. I thought this one would go instantaneously. All right, let's see if anybody else. Inside Wrestling's had an incorrect guess. Mark is just, he's holding his cards here. All right, let's go.
Giving the cast a fighting chance, Chuck.
Yeah, he says he's holding his cards. I know Mark well. Mark's a good buddy of mine. So, all right, I guess we'll go to slide B on this one. All right, so Megan, you're back up. He started out as a troublemaker, but later on he went on the straight and narrow path, and his birthday is November the 18th. And Mark Jones has stolen it from you. Go to slide C. Mark Jones gets it. It is the main mouse himself, of course. It's Mickey Mouse. So good job to Mark Jones. He has stolen it. So the viewers get one on the board. So yes, Mickey Mouse, the main mouse, is our third option. All right. Let's go. This next one is going to be slide 4, and we're back to Matt for this. Or oh no, sorry, Hawk. Sorry, Hawk. Hawk is up because he has not seen this one. Hawk recused himself for the first three. He saw the first three so that he could understand how this works. Since our huge thanks to Hawk, he's actually doing the he's the man behind the curtain tonight, running the technology for us. All right, so Hawk, you're up. Can you identify based on this slide? 4, 5. All right, Inside Wrestling says Ratatouille. It's an incorrect guess, but go ahead. Just a reminder, these are name the character. All right. I think Hawk's 10 seconds are up. These are name the character. So Hawks 10 seconds are up, and so we'll go to there we go. Mark Jones, the viewers nail it again. It's Remy. It is Remy. Go to slide B. So your clues could be considered a fromager, and he does deal with a lot of hairy issues. And of course, we are talking about Remy from the movie Ratatouille. Inside Wrestling, you had the movie right, but remember, we're guessing the character. So that was Remy from Ratatouille. So the viewers currently lead 2 over Natalie and Matt, who both are on the board. Hawk has yet to get on the board. He got stolen. So we're back to Matt. And we're up to slide number 5. All righty. So Matt, you are off on slide number 5. Can you identify based upon this character and this image of this character's eye?
Is it Maleficent?
It is Maleficent. As I said, I wasn't sure how this was going to go. The clues, I wouldn't get on her bad side, and things don't go well for her in the Kingdom Keepers books. If you are familiar with the Kingdom Keepers books, Maleficent doesn't have a very good ending. And yes, Mark, she was hanging out in the hallway outside our offices today. You are correct. So let's see Matt gets that one. So Matt's on the board now with 2. All righty. So that was the Green Queen herself, Maleficent. All right, we are going to slide number 6A, and this is for Natalie. Natalie, you're up. Can you identify based upon this eye?
Oh man, I have like 2 guesses, so I'm like possible 50-50 here.
All right, you're running out of time. 9.
Gotham?
What's that?
Mother Gotham?
Mother Gothel? No, it is not Mother Gothel. All right, we're opening up. Who can
Bruno.
steal?
It's Bruno.
Shh. Hush.
Right.
Slide 2 there, Hawk. Yeah, we can't say much. It's not allowed because we don't talk about him. He is quite the futurist. He can see the future. Of course, we're talking about Bruno from Encanto. I had a feeling that Natalie would jump on that one. All right, Natalie's on the board with 1. All right, so this next one, or not Natalie, I'm sorry, Megan, is on the board with 1. So next up is Hawk for slide 7A.
Wait, do I lose my turn because I guessed that one?
No, it was your turn. No, it is your turn. Sorry.
That's right. It was Natalie's turn.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's right. We started with Natalie. My fault. It started with, and so yes, Megan, we are on your turn. Sorry, my fault. I jumped ahead in my list here. Okay, so this is Natalie. Natalie, you're up for our first live action character. Not all of them are animated. So can you identify this eye, Megan?
I want to say Jack Sparrow, but
What?
I don't know. That eyeliner doesn't look quite right.
Are you yes or are you no?
I will guess Jack Sparrow.
Slide B. No, his name is not Jack Sparrow. You better get his title right because he has been known to turn things completely upside down. Of course, it is Captain Jack Sparrow. That's Captain Jack Sparrow. So Megan does a back-to-back and gets another point. Boy, we're going fast and furious here. I should have made this harder. So let's see. We've got our comments still going along here. So, yeah, Jack Sparrow. Interestingly enough, Jack Sparrow, as I'm stretching this out now, because otherwise Hawk's right, we're about to have a 15-minute show here. Jack Sparrow is one of those few characters that actually is in 5 movies. There are not too many Disney characters that are in this many movies all at one time. And of course, I think from what I understand, there's rumors abound that he could be doing there may be a Pirate 6 in development as well. So, okay, Hawk is up next, and we are on to 8A. All right, we start to hopefully get a little tougher here. All right, Hawk, what you got? Seven.
My
8,
first thought was SpongeBob, but
9.
I'm not going there. But I swear to God, I looked at that first, and I'm like, oh, that's totally out of SpongeBob. But I'm actually gonna guess that's the Little Mermaid, Sebastian. That's my
You'd say
guess.
Sebastian, huh?
Yeah.
Slide B. Guess what? He does know his music. He could be the host of the next dating game. It is Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. Hawk pulls one off, and Hawk is on the board. Yes, with Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
Still totally thought that was SpongeBob.
It was funny because I had my
the little starfish.
If you go to the, when you just look at the version, and I field tested this on my daughter and a few folks, and they kind of all went, wait a minute now, that looks like Patrick Starr's eyes.
Yeah.
And so I can see where some kind of thought, oh, well, maybe it's Patrick Starr because that red is more like an orangey. Kind of think it's an orangey. So yeah, as we are on getting ready to go to character number 9, we have 25 characters identified here, and next up is going to be Matt. So can you identify this character? All right, Matt. So
I guess take your pick of princesses.
Turn your volume down, or at least put it in your headsets because I'm hearing you too.
Can
you identify this?
Oh, sorry. Can I phone a friend?
Nope, you're on your own, buddy. You're on your own. The phone a friend is there. It's called stealing. So they're not going to get you there. So, all righty, Matt, you got to guess. Otherwise, we're going to open this up to the field. All right, we're opening it up. So can any of the cast, or of course, we're always watching our online viewers too, can they steal this one? We're going to give it about 10 seconds or so. 4, 3.
Is it Snow White?
Natalie says, is it Snow White? We're going to go to the clues. To slide B. She could have been a great veterinarian because she's so good with animals and she's had a lot of roommates. Natalie's got it. It is Snow White. So Natalie with a point there. You guys are good at this. I thought you were worried that I would make this really, really hard. So far, you guys have been flying through this. Oh, this next one's going to be a piece of cake. Who's next? Actually, Natalie is. Natalie is next. This one. My prediction. This is going to go in about 10 seconds. Go for it. Who is this?
Is it Woody?
There you go. As I thought. So this one was an easy one. I put an easy one in there. You can easily, of course, pull his strings, and he was a cereal spokesperson. At what point? And for a not bonus point, who can name the cereal that he was a spokesperson for? I'll open this up to the cast. Anybody know what was the cereal that Woody was a spokesperson for? How well do you know Toy Story 2? Anybody? We'll see if anybody in our live audience knows as well who's watching along. Can you guess, or do you remember the name of the cereal that Woody was a spokesperson for? Ooh, maybe I should have done trivia night instead. The cereal, it was the only cereal that's sugar frosted and dipped in chocolate. If you paid attention to the description, it is, of course, Cowboy Crunchies. The only cereal that's sugar frosted and dipped in chocolate. I bet that's a very interesting taste. It was Cowboy Crunchies. So let's see. Natalie pulled that one off. Megan is up. And well, hold on. Before we do that. So that was round 10 out of 25. So far, let's see here. Matt has 1, 2. Megan has 1, 2. Viewers have 1, 2. Hawk has 1. And no, viewers have 1, 2. And Natalie has 1, 2. Yeah, I'm with you inside wrestling. It'll be a colon blow because Cowboy Crunchies, that would be one real powerful cereal. For those who are teachers in the audience, let's give them to our kids on Halloween and let's see how well they do. Because you talk about laced up on sugar. Wow. That'd be some serious sugar rush right there. All righty. So we are getting into our close to our second half. Again, we have 25 total. So we're going to jump into to slide number or character number 11. I think this one's going to be one that's going to stump some folks. Okay, and this one is, I believe, Megan. So Megan, you're up.
Oh boy.
I couldn't make all of them easy.
Hmm.
7, 8, 9.
I have no idea.
All right, we're going to open up to the cast, so anybody can steal now. All right. What's that?
Chip
from
Chippendale.
Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Okay, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you were referring to Chip like Chip from Beauty and the Beast, or like Chip from Chippendale Rescue Rangers. No, that is not correct. All right, Hawk's out of this round, or at least out of this slide. Anybody else? Matt, Natalie, you got a shot. Megan hasn't made a guess yet, so she can technically still chime in. And of course, folks watching online, can you identify the character based upon this eye? Interestingly enough, there is a very subtle clue staring you right in the face, but only if you recognize it. Mark Jones says it is Dale. No, it is not Dale.
Is it Panchito?
Is it Panchito? No, it is not Panchito. All right. Let's see. Matt's still eligible to take a guess. So is Megan, because Megan has not guessed yet. Anybody else want to take a shot before we go to the clues?
It's not who I think it is, so I'm completely stumped. I had a guess, but it's not him.
Now, who did you think it was? Because obviously, I mean, you can take a guess. You try it. Well, who did you think it was?
I thought it was Gus Gus.
Gus. Oh no, it is not.
It's not right. The hat color is not right.
It's not Gus. Yeah, Mark. It was Panchito. Was a good guess. It was worth a shot. Yeah, it was good. It was a good shot, but it didn't hit the mark. So, all right, let's go to slide B. So this is someone who could really give great lessons to Merida, and he does seem to get in a lot of trouble with current authorities. And again, officially, this is Megan. So, Megan, you're back on the floor. Does this help you at all?
Not in the least.
Merida could definitely take lessons from this person without a doubt. But current authorities, yeah, he doesn't get along very well. I'll let this sit for a while, and then I might have another clue that I can just make up on the spot.
Oop.
Oh, you did! Oh,
yeah, my bad. That was the mouse era there.
Oh no!
I just put 2 and 2 together too.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have to rule that one out. So no one gets the points. Go ahead and go to it. Yep.
I didn't know the mouse would do that.
Yeah, it is Robin Hood, and as I said, you got a very subtle clue. Look just to the upper left of his eye. What do you see there? On his bowstring.
Yeah.
And as I said, oh, you know what? Mark put out Robin Hood, but he said he got it. You know what? Just because it's the viewers, we're giving it to the viewers tonight. They get the win on this one. So the viewers picked that up. The viewers are back in the lead. Yeah, and that's when everybody was saying, take a good shot. I said, oh, I'm going to play on that. Yes, that was a good shot. Didn't hit the mark. A few extra subtle hints because, yes, our buddy Robin Hood could definitely give Merida a few lessons when it comes to archery. Yes, Mark, you did actually have it. We'll give you the credit. So Mark Jones and the viewers get the score. Okay, let's go then. Character number 12, and this one is for Hawk to start with. Don't worry, Mark. I believe you. You say you had it. I believe you. The delay is there's a little bit of a delay here, as always. But all right. So Hawk, can you identify the character based upon this eye?
Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Hawk, have you got a guess at all?
No.
Nope. Okay. We'll open it up to the cast and to everybody online as well. Of course, everybody online can steal at any time. Anybody watching can steal at any time. All right. So, Megan, Natalie, Matt, can you get? Oh, wait a minute. Natalie says looks like she's got it. What do you got, Natalie?
My daughter thinks she has it, but I can't think of his name.
You gotta have a name. Gotta have a name. Gotta have a name.
I'm gonna kick myself if she's right.
Well, you never know. Never know.
She knows the movie.
Okay, well, that's nice, but we need the character. We need the character. All right, come on. Anybody else got a shot? By the way, note that Natalie's phoning a friend every single time here. So,
no, she just happens to be standing near me.
Oh, she just happens to be. How about you guys online? Hey, Mark. Hey, Inside Wrestling. You guys got a guess on this? Natalie.
Is it the Governor Radcliffe from Pocahontas?
So did you ask Google that? It is not Governor Radcliffe from Pocahontas. I'm almost glad it is not that because I'm like, come on. No, it is not Governor Radcliffe from Pocahontas. All right. Anybody else? I'm drawing this one out. So anybody else got a guess there? Matt, Natalie, anybody on the line? Got a shot? Hawk, you still haven't made a guess, so you're still open to take a shot on this one. Before we go to character, before we go to Boris, Mark says I keep thinking Boris, but wrong company. No, this is not Boris and Natasha. Not the right group. So, although I do think, as we just kind of stall for a little bit more time here, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, the animators that did do Boris and Natasha originally were Disney animators before they fled, and I guess that's officially a Warner Brothers. Boris and Natasha, I guess, are Warner Brothers animations. So I think they were originally Disney animators before they jumped ship and went to, if I'm not mistaken, Boris and Natasha were Warner Brothers characters. All right. Nobody got any more guesses? All right, Hawk, I guess they need some help. Here we go. He's absolutely remorseless. Oh, Hanna-Barbera, Mark, you're right. It is Hanna-Barbera, but still, same thing. He's absolutely remorseless. And this, let's say that he won't be invited to any church functions. And Hawk, I believe you're still up on this. So you're on the floor again.
Yeah, and I'm staying on the floor.
Are you? Yeah, Inside Wrestling, J-Word Studios was Boris and Natasha, but I'm wondering if some of those animators originally started at Disney. That is a very common thing for a lot of, like Hanna-Barbera. A lot of the original animators were first at Disney. Same thing with Warner Brothers. A lot of them were originally Disney animators that left and went to do other things. So, yeah, this particular character is absolutely and completely remorseless, and yeah, he's not going to go to any church functions anytime soon. Does that help you out, Hawk, at all?
No.
Nope. All right. we're gonna open. Oh, Tom. Oh, hey, this is Tom. Okay, that's right. I had forgotten the name. So Tom Brewer is with us tonight. My good buddy from WFXR TV. So Tom Brewer, thanks for being with us tonight. So, all right. So we'll open up to the cast then. So tonight. Mark says it's from The Hunchback. I'm not going to validate that because we're looking for characters.
Is it Frollo?
Go to slide 3. It is Judge Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I have to say, when it comes to Disney villains, he may be truly the most evil of the villains that have ever been generated. He has absolutely no remorse at all for what he does during this whole thing. And, just a deliciously evil villain. So, yes, Matt gets the answer. It is Judge Frollo. Yeah, Mark, I think you're right. He might be the worst. He is a really, really just, bad guy. But that makes him a delicious villain. In order to have heroes, you have to have the villains. And so he is a wonderful, wonderful villain when it comes to all this. All right. So we are going to go now to character number 13. And actually, we're back up to Matt. Matt, you're up. It's character number 13. You get not one. Well, I'm not going to explain it. I'll just leave it alone. I was going to give you an extra clue. I'm not going to do that. All right. So, Matt, you're up. Character number 13. And
did you get one of my 5-year-old's drawings for this one, Chuck?
Matt, you're up. It's character number 13. You get not one. I'm not going to explain it. If your 5-year-old can be pretty good and draw this, she's got a career. All right. We're running up on time here. We'll give you another few seconds.
Can I use my 50-50?
There's no help on this.
No,
all right.
No, I gotta try.
All right. We're going to open up to the whole cast and, of course, to again, remember, Tom and Mark and anybody else that joins us. And if you're watching online, share it out, please. Share it and have some more folks join us. We'd love to have more people join us for game night. All right, cast, what do you got? Any guesses? Want to steal this one? Surprisingly, my daughter, when she did this, and she was really good at this game, she got quite a lot of these right off the bat. And she was my field test. She didn't get this one, and I'm stunned, to be honest. I was very surprised. I thought this would be almost an instantaneous one. She's now standing there and giving me this dirty look. So, well, so, all right. Come on, Cass. Got any guesses? Have I got you stumped? Really?
We're apparently the worst Disney fans ever.
No, we'll see.
Anything except
all right, let's go to it because I didn't make these clues easy. So go to 13B. So he did inspire most likely the death of many a mattress. And I'll tell you what, if he was in college and a sports, the NIL deal would all be about sponsorships for shock absorbers, without a doubt. All right. Matt, does that help you out?
No, not this time.
Mark says looks like SpongeBob again. Sorry. No, we're not Nickelodeon. This is a Disney podcast. So
yeah, it looks like it's a poorly drawn Donald Duck, but I know it's not him, so shock absorbers. Man, I got nothing.
Got nothing. All right, we'll open it up to the cast. Nothing. All right, cast, does this help you out? This character very likely inspired the death of many, many a mattress. And as I said, I mean, Rake could be raking in a killing as a sponsorship deal for shock absorbers. Mark says Slinky Dog. It's not Slinky Dog. It's not Slinky Dog. Somebody jump out.
Ooh.
Tigger?
Natalie says, is it Tigger? Slide C, please. It is Tigger. Bouncy, bouncy, fun, 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 fun. And of course, when we go back and you talk about the clues, yes, how many kids, based upon Tigger, got up on the bed and just started bouncy, bouncy, bouncy away. And of course, as we said, he could really make a killing supporting and sponsoring shock absorbers. So yes, it is our friend Tigger. And I thought that the double eyes would be the clue, and you'd pick it up getting on the double eyes and the orange there. But
Knows the clues that got me.
it's the clues that got you, so it's the bouncy. All righty, so Natalie got that one. And Natalie, actually, we're having a trend here where the Steeler is stealing on their next round. All right, I have a feeling this next one's going to go fast. And I'm going to make a guess that the viewers are going to steal it. We're going to find out. All right, go ahead and go to slide 14.
And who's up for this one? Natalie.
Natalie officially is up for this one.
Okay.
Natalie's up, but I'm betting that the viewers are going to steal this real fast. Of course, I know they've got a slight delay, so Natalie does get a little extra time here. Tom, the viewers do steal it just as I thought. It is, of course, the Rocketeer, slide 2, if you would, at 14B. His head is always in the clouds, along with the rest of him, and you can find tributes to him in the Echo Lake area of Disney Hollywood Studios. Okay, for absolutely 0 extra points, where do you think you can find these tributes to the Rocketeer? Anybody know? How well do you know Disney's Hollywood Studios? And this is opened up to the viewers as well. How well do you know DHS? Where can you find tributes to the Rocketeer in the Echo Lake area? Anybody know? So the Rocketeer is most famous, of course, for his jetpack. And by the way, go ahead and go to slide. God, yeah, we go. He's most famous for that jetpack you see him wearing right there. You can find that jetpack. There is a frozen Coke little kiosk, and it's called Peavy's. And if you look back behind on the wall there, inside the kiosk, you will see the actual one of the prop Rocketeer jetpacks hanging on the wall. And I believe also there's one of the Rocketeer helmets there as well. The Rocketeer, an absolutely amazing and super fun Disney movie that was done in the 80s, 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Have you guys seen the Rocketeer before?
Yes, we watched it a ton when I was a kid. He was one of my first crushes when I was, way too young for adult men, but
Yeah, and it was a great film. Has some great actors and great villains in there as well. And so, and funny enough, not all that much. Obviously, no CG practically at all. It was way before any opportunity to really do CG. So everything was done pretty much the old-fashioned way, all with visual effects and things like that. But it's a great series. At one point, there was talk about bringing the Rocketeer back in some form, maybe a female Rocketeer, or maybe kind of a part 2 or something like that, and trying to bring the Rocketeer and do some sort of sequel to the Rocketeer. But it, at least thus far, has not really panned out. So we're going to go to, let's see here. So officially, the viewers stole that one. And let's see, round 14 officially was Natalie's, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
so Megan, you are up for character number 15. All right, Megan is up. Can we guess this character?
I feel like I should know this one. Oh my gosh, what is her name?
All right.
Oh.
I think for some reason I see that smirk on Natalie's face. I think she's got it. Yeah, she's nodding. She knows who it is.
I can't remember her name because I don't care for this movie.
So Tom says Dumbo. No, it is not Dumbo. So
Judy Hopps.
yeah, open it up. It is to Natalie, and it is.
Oh.
Go ahead and go to slide 2. She is very persistent, and she does have some very flashy. That doesn't mean fast friends. And of course, Officer Judy Hopps from Zootopia. And of course, we know that Zootopia is going to have a much bigger presence coming up in Disney's Animal Kingdom here in the next several years.
So keep your eye out.
Yes, definitely keep your eye out that you might run into Officer Hopps, and you probably won't run into Flash because, well, Flash will just be standing there. But yeah, and then of course Zootopia 2 movie is in development, and so that is coming out in the next few years as well. That was all announced on D23 back over the summer, and of course be sure to listen back to our 3-part D23 wrap up, where we went through a real deep dive on some of the announcements that came out from D23, especially when it comes to the parks. It was a lot of fun. All right, so we're going to take a quick assessment here. All right, so after slide 15, so after character number 15, let's see here. Matt has 1, 2, 3. Natalie has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Natalie's up to 5. Our viewers have 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see here. Megan has 1, 2, and only 2. And Hawk has 1 on the board. So Megan and Hawk need to see if they can catch up. Our viewers are doing pretty well, but right now,
Team Natalie. Notice I stress
Natalie
Team
in the lead.
Team Natalie.
That's right.
Give your kid the credit because Team Natalie is getting.
Yeah, really. I mean, everybody's asking for phone the friend. Natalie's got her standing right over the shoulder there. So I mean,
Nope,
All
the
right.
dog left.
The dog left supposedly. All right. Slide character number 16, if you would. All right, and let's see. This is up for Hawk.
Oh, my brain is frying, and I think I know who it is too. I like what my brain's frying on it. Not Panchito. What the heck is? What is the damn name? I'm totally.
Mark says Panchito. It is not Panchito. It is not Panchito.
What's the name though?
Natalie's grinning again. I think Natalie's already got it. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, go ahead. Open slide 2 there. He is among a rare few Disney characters that is portrayed with tobacco. And he is inspired by a trip that was during World War II. I'm going to hold right here. So, yes, it is Jose Carioca. Because I was going to see who knew the last name.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name.
Yep. So Natalie picks this one up, although Tom actually also had it pretty quick. And you know what? In this particular case, tie goes to the viewer. Viewers get it. So good job to our viewers. Viewers tie it up now. Yes, it is Jose Carioca from the Three Caballeros. And as you can see there in his right hand, he is holding a cigar. There are very few Disney characters that are ever officially portrayed with tobacco. Can anybody name? I can only think of one more that has ever been displayed. A prominent character, not like just a sideline character, but a prominent character who has been displayed with tobacco. Anybody name the other one? What's that?
Cruella
de Vil. That's correct. That's the other one that I can think of. Anybody else got any others that they can think of that were displayed with tobacco? There were some. There might have been some, like in Pinocchio on Pleasure Island, that were smoking and things like that. But they were small characters.
In Cinderella, the king.
Oh yeah.
And his person.
Yeah. So it is interesting that of course we all know that Walt Disney was a smoker, and from what all published reports, somewhat prolific smoker. But it is interesting that you didn't see all that much tobacco portrayed, and oftentimes when it was, Mark, that's what we were saying. I think there were some folks in Pinocchio. Jose, I think it's the only positive, character that is portrayed with tobacco. Everybody else, Pecos Bill did too. Tom says perhaps. Most of them, it's your villainous characters that are shown with tobacco. So, alrighty, the viewers get that one.
All right, so
we are going over to character number 7. Let's see. Hold on. This is for. Let's see. We're back to Matt now. Character number 17. This one should go fast. All right, Matt, you're up.
It's Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, there you go. As I said, this one would go pretty fast, I thought. She is, of course, the fashion queen. She is a captain in her own right. Who else? But Mickey's main girl, it's Minnie Mouse. That's right. So, I figured this one would go very, very quickly. So it is Minnie Mouse. And it is interesting that, when you look at Mickey and Minnie, when I was doing this, I kind of intentionally left the lashes on there. At first, I tried to do and crop it such that you couldn't tell the lashes. And it's funny how it becomes much, much more challenging because there are a lot of different eyes that are very, very similar. But as soon as you have those lashes, it's a dead giveaway that's our Mickey's main girl, the one and only Minnie Mouse. All right, let's see here. Natalie is up next as we go to slide 18, and another one that should be pretty quick.
Cinderella.
All right. Go to slide 2. And of course, how can she walk in those? She has her own famous mice. Yes, of course. We are talking about Cinderella from the animated version of Cinderella. I was nice to you because I was really tempted to do the live action version. And let me tell you what came into my mind when I did this. I immediately sat there and thought of Megan, who would go, "Come on, you're making this too hard. Your answers are too whatever." It's all in the questions, guys. It's all in the questions. So yes, so Megan or Natalie, gets that one. It is Cinderella, and so another.
Megan will need a PhD for number 19.
Let's see
I'm
here.
already not good at this game.
I don't know. My daughter got okay. Let's go to 19. My daughter got this right off the bat. So we'll see. Megan, you are up.
Supposed to get this off the bat.
My daughter got this off the bat, like within 2 seconds. So we'll also leave it open to the viewers as well. How are we doing on this one? So
this is not my game. Give me trivia. Give me 20 questions.
Hey, look. 20 questions was all in what you guys asked. It was all in the questions that you asked. I just
guess for Scar.
All right, let's see here. All right, so we're getting ready to. We have a guess for Scar from Tom. No, it is not Scar. So
I'm going to say Owl.
All right, so Matt or Caucus said Owl. It is not Owl. Interesting that Hawk guesses an owl, but anyway. All right, Matt or Natalie, Megan, you still haven't made a guess. So anybody got a shot on this one?
Is it the Beast?
Is it the Beast? No, it is not the Beast. This is an interesting one. We're going to sit on this for a little bit.
Is it
Go ahead.
Raja?
Is it Raja? No, it is not Raja. It is not. Matt's the only one that hadn't made a guess. You got a shot at all? This is an interesting one.
Is it Simba?
We're going to sit on this for a little bit. No, it is not Simba. Mark says Timon. It is not Timon. All right. So let's go ahead and go to slide B. He has a thunderous persona, and he does live in you. All right, so Megan, I guess this is Megan's chance. What is it?
Mufasa.
It is Mufasa, or to quote Shinzi, Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. All right, so Megan gets the point. It is Mufasa from The Lion King. And we all say a huge thank you here at Mousekast to James Earl Jones for all that he did for Disney. Not only, of course, the voice of so many wonderful characters, including Darth Vader, but also the voice of our king and the King of Kings, Mufasa. So we pause a moment to remember the great James Earl Jones, and we thank him for all of his work and legacy that he did. Okay, let's see here. So that was Megan. So Hawk is up next, and this one I suspect will go quickly. All right, come on, Hawk. This is an instantaneous one. Everybody else is just going, how do you not know this? Come on, Hawk.
I don't watch these movies.
Oh, my Lord.
Work for Ryan. I'm not
All right,
sitting
so nobody else can talk, but go ahead and give me your best exasperated, oh my word, Hawk, you should know this look. Because everybody should know this. Mark says Mother Gothel. No, it is not Mother Gothel. Don't say anything. I'll open this up because it's going to go fast. All right. Hawk, you get one last shot.
Anna. I have no idea.
Anna? No, it is not Anna. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Elsa.
There we go. I heard Natalie first. Yeah, of course, it is Elsa. So we are on 20, and it is Natalie. And, of course, it's Elsa. And, of course, we saw the the various clues there from Frozen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 26. So, because it seems like Disney is going to, let Frozen 1.
It was very easy for me to let go.
Yes, I'm sure you were able to let it go. It got a very chilly reception from you.
Yes.
And so Disney can't let it go. And so we're going to 26 of these things.
Watch me.
And that's kind of the point is that, and I appreciate the fact that they have a very, very successful franchise, but do so carefully. That's all I'll say. Tread carefully on this one. Make sure that you know exactly what you're doing and how you want to do it. Else you can turn it from a great franchise into something that's like, oh God, another one. So, we'll go from there. So anyway, Natalie picked up the point. We are restarting our round because Matt's up next for number 21. And so Matt is up.
Is it Goofy?
Mark says Star Wars. Is it Goofy? Slide number 2, please. He must have had the best health insurance ever. And don't let the Southern accent fool you. Of course, we are talking about Goofy. So good job to Matt. Matt got that one. Yes. Tom, you're right as well. But Matt, I think, got that first. And I had fun writing that. Go back one. I had fun writing. Can you go back? Yeah, there you go. I had fun writing this and kind of thinking, okay, well, what clues can I do for Goofy? And I went back to all of the various Goofy shorts, and every single time he is falling and doing all these other things and getting beat up. So he is that had to be, this is a guy who must just have truly the best health insurance known to mankind. Of course, one of the Fab Five, Goofy. So let's get a pause a minute. We're going to have a chit chat about Goofy here. This, of course, is one of the more classic portrayals of Goofy. This is not the Goofy that we see today in the shorts. What do you guys think? Do you like kind of this Goofy that's more of your 80s, 90s, 2000s Goofy? Even 70s, 80s, 90s, a little fuller face and all that, versus the Goofy that we have now of the later 2000s and on down. What do you guys think? Which do you like, in this one or the other one?
Original.
This one.
Original.
The emaciated Goofy can go away now.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. The emaciated, I mean, he's practically no body. Yeah, and Mark says he's not a fan of the newer style. some of them are okay, but in general, I much prefer going back and seeing more of the classic presentations like we had back in the the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, that kind of thing. They just had more from an animation standpoint. They had more mass to them. They could. You're back to Mickey and Minnie have barely anything to them anymore. They're quite literally like glorified stick figures, and so I do hope they'll kind of they've gone this pendulum over here and done this as a way to get back to the original classic characters of the 1920s, 1930s. I'm hoping we're going to come back a little bit and let's let them fill out a little bit and be a little bit thicker, and have a little bit more body mass and actually be able to look like kind of like characters, actual characters. So that was number 21 that went to Matt. All right. So, and let's see here. Natalie is up next for number 22. And now we get to the tough ones. Okay. Now let's see. Again, I'm going to bet that the viewers are going to get this first. So Natalie is up on this one. Natalie, can you identify this character? Have I got her stumped?
I feel like I should know it, and it's like right there.
Okay.
But I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Well, guess what? I was right. The viewer stole it from you. So go on to ERS. He's a sharpshooter who's truly out of this world, and don't let his smaller size fool you. He's tough and resourceful. Of course, we are talking about Vincent from The Black Hole. All right. So we know Tom has seen The Black Hole, and we know I know Mark has seen The Black Hole. What about all you guys? You ever seen The Black Hole?
Never.
No. Really?
Nope.
Hawk's seen Black Hole. A great movie. So this was Disney's, I don't know if you want to call it necessarily a response to Star Wars, but it was their effort to kind of do a Star Wars style film that was, I thought for 2/3, or maybe not 2/3. What does Vincent stand for? Okay. I now have to think about this one. Mark's going to answer it for me because I'm sure he's going to pull it off Google again. I'm trying to remember now. Here we go. What does Vincent stand for? In fact,
how fast can we Google it? No,
there we go. Hey, Siri, what does Vincent stand for? So, interesting that it's that for the first about 3/4 of the movie, it's a very, very good film. The very end of the movie gets a little weird pretty fast. I was hoping at one point that Disney would think, and maybe they still will one day, about kind of redoing Black Hole. It actually would be a great Disney Plus series, but change the ending. Come up with a much more...
And update it.
Updated, of course. And so find a way to adjust the storyline. And I'm not going to talk about what the ending is. You need to see the ending in order to understand what I'm saying. But Hawk, would you agree with me that it gets a little weird as it gets to the end? Yeah, it gets very, very weird as the end. We get very almost philosophical at the very end. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of the last, about 1/5 of the movie, or maybe even about 1/6. It's not long of the end, but the last part of the movie. Take that out. But you could really take that whole property and turn it into a great Disney Plus series. I mean, it really would be a good Disney Plus series.
And Mark, I'll help you out. It was vital information necessary, centralized was what Vincent stood for. In
there
that
we
movie.
go.
And I did Google it. I'll be the first to admit it. So, but I do remember that movie had to be what? 1980, 1979, somewhere in there.
It was somewhere. I think it was closer, a little bit like 1980. Hold on, I want to say it was like 1983 or so.
I don't think it was that late because Star Wars was 77.
79.
No, 79. Yeah, 1979. Yeah, it was 79. So, again, it's a great film. Go watch Black Hole. Just know that when you get to the end, it's going to get a little weird. Just kind of ride it through, all puns intended, and just ride it through to the end. But yeah, Mark, you're right. It's 79.
All right, Megan.
1979. Okay.
What do we got?
We are coming up on number 23 now, and yes, Megan.
Well, Megan's yawning. We got to get going here.
Yeah, I know. All right, this one I think could go very quick too. We'll see.
All right,
But
Megan.
Megan's up on number 23.
Here's your shot, Megan. You ready?
Yeah, we'll see.
Not really. That
We'll
looks.
see.
That looks like Mother Gothel to me.
Slide B. She has a unique way to stay young at heart and body. And of course, she claims she knows best, but that's really her opinion. Yes, another delicious villain, Mother Gothel. If you had the couple, the power couple of just truly bad, evil villains, it's Mother Gothel and Judge Frollo. You put them together, and that's just one wicked couple. Both in their own right. Mother Gothel is all about herself and as selfish as you can ever come up with. She may be the poster child for selfish, where Judge Frollo is much more on just the, my way or the highway kind of concept. Very, very, and Mark, you're right, by the way, on Black Hole, they did rush it out to get it out before Empire. And that was much to its detriment that they rushed to Black Hole. But back to Mother Gothel, truly delicious villain. Maybe my favorite villain of the modern age since since we started going into the CG age of animated movies, the CG level animated movies, where we got away from kind of post Princess and the Frog, where Princess and the Frog was the very last hand drawn animated movie, and everything after that is all digitally created. And so Mother Gothel may be the best villain out there in the more recent age. So Megan did get that one. We are on to our penultimate clue, and this one's back to Hawk, and I'm pulling out a hard one here. Oh, Hawk. I'm pulling a hard one out. I gotta end tough. I can't make it easy. I will tell you right now, the next one is hard. The last one's not too bad. This is probably the hardest one in the whole group.
Thank you so much for that, Chuck. You're
quite welcome. It was just
I can't get Minnie Mouse. I can't get Goofy.
You
send me to the Three Stooges here, and
dude, I gave you Elsa, and you couldn't get Elsa. I mean, come on.
Okay, fair enough.
That was on an ice laden platter there, buddy. All right, Candy Candido. No, it is not Candy Candido. So we're going old school for this. That's an extra little clue for you. So anybody else got a guess here at all? We'll open it up to everybody. Anybody got a guess? Who is
I have a guess.
this
I just
character?
don't remember his name.
I can't think of the guy's name either that my guess is.
It's obviously pre-eyebrow waxing. So
Yes, it would be very. Mark says, "Is it Captain Nemo?" No, it is not. Now, I will give you that that is a great guess, Mark. This is a black and white version of a promo photo because I had a hard time finding a picture of this character. Normally, this movie is seen in color, and so you would see this in a color version. This movie came out in color. This is a black and white promo photo. That's the best that I could find of a really high quality. Because otherwise the eyes, when you blow them up, just get so muddy down you really can't make it out.
And we're looking for the character, not the actor.
That is correct. You're looking for the character, not the actor, and not the movie either. Anybody got two of you said you could think of who it is, but if you got it,
Yeah, I'm trying not to Google it, so I'm trying to like.
no, you can't cheat. No Googling. Come on.
Yeah, I
No
know.
Googling.
I know. That's what I'm trying not to do.
No Googling. No
Can
Googling.
we go to
I feel like-
let's go to the clues.
Yeah, we'll go to the clues. We'll go to the clues. Okay.
What about a first?
He's all about money, money, money until someone showed him that there's more to life than money. And I will tell you what, this character's wife often is absolutely insufferable, and Tom steals it. It is Mr. Banks.
No, it wasn't what I thought it was.
Yes, it is Mr. Banks from Mary Poppins. So, yes, Mr. Banks from Mary Poppins, a wonderful film. And, of course, the follow-up film is, I don't think gets enough credit. Mary Poppins Returns is a great film. I think it has some wonderful songs in it. And you have a great finishing appearance by Dick Van Dyke, and he really did dance. Oh, that was all him. And I mean, he was like 90 years old when he recorded this thing, when he shot that movie. Absolutely amazing. Saving Mr. Banks, also another great film that is related to Mary Poppins. If you haven't seen Saving Mr. Banks, you need to go see it immediately. Tom Hanks as Walt Disney. Wow. Absolutely wow. Okay. So that was Hawks.
The last one, Chuck.
So Matt is wrapping us up tonight with our final video clue. Which eye is... Yes.
Should we let the audience have...
Well, tell you what. Before we do that, let's do a recap real quickly. Okay. So on the board here, Matt has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Natalie has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Our viewers have 1, 2.
They have 6.
3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. I have 7 for our viewers.
Okay.
You have 7 for our viewers. And then Megan has 1, 2, 3, 4, and Hawk is just solo. We're not even going to bother with Hawk. So, all right. So,
I think we give this one to the viewers.
I think we give it to the viewers. Can the viewers break the tie? Because we currently have a tie right now between Natalie and the viewers. So the viewers are up. Natalie is furious because she knows who it is right off the bat.
Come on.
Matt's all frustrated too. Give it a second.
Wait. No, we're going to wait. We're going to let the viewers have first crack. We know there's a delay, so we're stalling while our viewers are jumping in here in just a minute. We're going to appreciate the exasperated looks of Matt and Natalie, and probably Megan too. I think Megan knows who it is as well. And
I'm
so
just enjoying this tonight. This is great.
See, this is having fun.
We're gonna let the viewers take their stabs.
Yeah, we're gonna let them finish it up. So we're waiting to see if Tom and Mark are gonna finish us off here as we wait for the delay to catch up.
Yeah, we can sum up the cast feeling as soon as we get the guesses in.
That's right. We know this is coming. So Tom guesses Donald Duck. No, it is not Donald Duck. It is not Donald Duck. But if you're based on that photo, you know you're getting close. No, Mark says it's Donald, and it is not
Matt, who is
Donald.
It? Matt, go ahead.
All right, Matt, go for it.
It's Scrooge McDuck.
It is, of course, Scrooge McDuck. He has friends in the past, present, and future. Mickey's Christmas Carol. And, of course, Daisy, listen to you, Mark. His idea of swimming is very, very different. If you know him from DuckTales, of course, you know he loves to swim in his own gold money. So Scrooge McDuck from Mickey's Christmas Carol and DuckTales. Now, here's another little trivia bit for you. Who can name the current actor who is voicing Scrooge McDuck? What famous actor voices Scrooge McDuck? My daughter's standing here and raising her hand because she knows who it is, but
tell us.
All right, anybody got the guess? Really? Come on now.
How famous are we talking?
Exceedingly famous. This actor who voices Scrooge, maybe you don't know this. The actor who voices Scrooge McDuck is exceptionally famous, especially in England.
Figured that one.
Really, I thought everybody would jump on this one pretty fast. Very, very well-known actor. A former doctor, even. I've got some puzzled looks here. Your favorite Scrooge McDuck is voiced by none other than Doctor Who himself, David Tennant. That is your current Scrooge McDuck, who is voicing in your current character. So he was a very, very famous Doctor Who from the very, very late 90s in and through the 2000s. David Tennant, who also does a lot of different things as well. He is a great voice actor, and you've seen David Tennant in a lot of films. David Tennant, a great actor. All right,
Chuck,
folks.
I really want to thank you for making me look like an absolute idiot tonight.
Oh,
And
that's
I had a blast. This was awesome. I can't wait till the last Tuesday of next month.
Yes, that's right. And we're going to give huge props because guess what? I'm a player next month. Megan, you guys all get to torture Megan because she is our host. And she is putting together live game night for the last Tuesday in November. So Mark and Tom, we'd love to have you back. Share it out. Tell everybody, share it on your social pages how much fun you had playing game night with us here at Mousekast. And so, officially, we ended up with a tie, I believe, that the viewers and Natalie were tied at 7 apiece out of 25 total characters. How'd you guys like guess the character based upon a visual? How'd you guys like that one?
It was fun.
It was fun.
All right, because guess what? We're going to do it again because we haven't done Marvel or Star Wars characters. And there's other we can go much more Pixar. We only did, I think, 2 Pixar, maybe 3 Pixar characters. There's a lot more Pixar to do.
We don't even have to hold it just to the eyes, though. I think we could come up with even some.
We can play with it. There could be some sort of zoomed in feature.
Yep, I like what you did. You did a great job with it.
Yeah. So,
and on behalf of the cast, we want to say thank you to Chuck for making sure
absolutely
all those pictures got done and the whole PowerPoint, and he puts a lot into this, and we really appreciate him too.
Well, we thank you all.
We suck at his games, me personally.
Well, clearly not, because Megan ruled the previous one, and Natalie did so well tonight, but got tied up by our awesome live viewers that were watching tonight. Yes, Tom, images from the parks. Where are we in Disney World? Yes, that's coming too. You've gotten a hint. I don't know what Megan has in store for us. We'll find out coming up in a month from now on the final Tuesday in November, and come out and check us out live. That will be our next live one. And then we'll have to do a pre-recorded live for December because it is the last Tuesday in December is New Year's Eve. We will do a pre-recorded game night, but then we will pick back up with live game nights in 2025 as well. So come and join us again the final Tuesday in November for game night. We hope that you will be able to join us. Until then, this has been episode 46 of Mousekast, the podcast where the mind meets the magic. Thanks so much for joining us. Again, remember, you can check us out on all of our socials. We're on Facebook at Mousekast Podcast, Twitter as well, and YouTube at Mousekast. Share out our shows and the fact that you're listening to us. You'll also find a link to our full podcast page where you can go back and listen to episodes 1 to 45, all the way back to when we got started. So be sure to go back and listen to back episodes of Mousekast. If you haven't been with us, if you picked us up and kind of in the middle of this, come and go listen to some of our back issues episodes as well. So until next time, we'll see you.